Alright, so we've been trying to get pregnant since January because we decided we want Logan to have another sibling. We want another baby. And so today is 2 days before my expected period. So I took tests this morning. Neither of us have looked at the results yet, but we're gonna see what they say. So hopefully this is the month.
Yeah. What are the odds that you're, like, if this test says no, what are the odds that it's right?
So it's 84% accurate today.
Okay. So you want to look at one at a time?
There's a 16% chance.
Both of them at the same time?
No. You give me one and I'll look at it and you look at one.
I don't know how to read that one.
So I have a strip. This one has to have 2 lines to be positive. He has a stick that has to have a plus on it to be positive. Alright. You ready? You count.
1, 2, 3.
I have 2 lines.
I have a... Is that a plus? It looks like a plus.
You have a plus. Yeah, it can be faint, but it's there. Look. I have 2 lines. Let me see this.
No way.
Yeah. No, that's definitely positive. It actually works this month.
You're pregnant.
Baby, you're gonna have a brother or sister. Yeah. Oh no, don't stick it in your mouth.
Just saw her.
Hey.
Hello again.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, Logan. So when is she due?
I thought I wrote it in there, but January.
Oh, okay, because there was a red stone in there. I didn't know if that was July or January.
No, it's January.
Oh, okay. What's the date?
The 12th.
Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's funny, I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, I wonder when they're going to have number 2. I kind of feel like it should be coming any day. Oh, that's awesome. Another winter trip to North Dakota.
Yep.
Congratulations!
Baba.
Thanks.
Oh my god. So we were eating supper, and I'm reading my card, and I get down to the bottom, and it says Logan, and I thought maybe it said and Tori and Alex, and I was like, I said to your dad, oh my god, and he's like, what? And I had him read the card, and he's like, I'm like, we're getting baby number 2! Oh my gosh! That is so awesome!
Yeah.
That's so cool that you can actually see her. I mean, I feel her hiccup all the time, but like seeing her
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Is that a baby?
Is that your baby sister?
Go ahead and roll to your left side.
Good job, buddy.
Just got both hands right on top of each other, right in front of her face.
Those lips.
Just a little fuzzy because we have, she's right up against it and she's got the cord just kind of going right, swirling right in front of her.
Is that
Right there.
oh
Like she was
my God.
whistling. You want a kiss maybe? It's baby day.
Baby.
And our low fuel just came on, so we're obviously really prepared.
I was gonna do it.
I was gonna do it this morning too, but I woke up to a call from an unknown number, which I ignored because I assumed it was like a weather alert thing that I get. And then I looked at my voicemail like 5 minutes later, and it was labor and delivery calling to say, hey, can you come in at 8 o'clock instead of noon? Which is good, because then hopefully we're not having this baby in the middle of the night. Yeah. But then it was like 7 o'clock. I'm like, all right, yep, let's do this. I went downstairs and woke Mom up, and we both got ready, and we left. It's 8 o'clock now, so we're a little bit late, but we got the important stuff done, so we're gonna go have a baby.
Sorry, Logan.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. This morning we were like, we're gonna take Logan to the splash pad or to the playground or something, and then we didn't even get to see him because he actually slept in his bed all night, which is fantastic. And then he was still sleeping, which is awesome, but still kind of crazy. So we didn't get to tell him goodbye officially, but sorry. Makes me feel a little bit sad, but he'll have a lot of fun with Grandma, so it's okay.
Let's hope Whitney, Lydia, Noelle,
Whatever her name ends up being.
Yeah. Maybe we should decide that since we have all this time on our hands.
We can talk about it, but I don't know. I'm conflicted. Maybe we'll just pick something else out of a hat.
No. Tori just got breakfast. It's lovely omelet, hash browns, and a pancake.
And chocolate milk. Because I'm 30.
And she's having the craziest contraction. It's a 100. It's been 100 for 10 minutes.
My monitor's not reading right, but my Pitocin has been going for 40 minutes.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm starting to get more contractions, but still not anything crazy. Which is why we're playing card games in a meeting before it gets intense.
It is 1:43, and Tori's water broke like 20 minutes ago.
I think it's closer to like one-ish. Okay. And he broke my water, and he's like, I think I got it. And so then I got up to pee, didn't have anything happen, no gush, no nothing. And then when I was walking back to bed, I was like, oh, yep, that's my water breaking. So just kind of continual gushes of fluid.
Which feels like what?
It feels like bubbles are coming out of my vagina. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
But my contractions have definitely picked up since then. Not picked up. They're still like 3 to 4 minutes apart. But I'm starting to feel them down, like in my pelvis and in my back and stuff, instead of just tightening on my stomach. So that's good. That means things are moving along, hopefully, because when he checked me, he's like, yeah, you're still around at 2. So that was a little disheartening, but hopefully now things pick up and get to have a baby sometime today.
Alright, it is 4:45. Tori's had an epidural in for a little over an hour.
Yeah.
I measured it a 3 when they put it in. We got the catheter too.
So basically still like no change, or very, very minimal change as far as dilation and stuff. So hopefully it'll be like with Logan, where you get the epidural and it all kind of takes off.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna wait a little bit, give the epidural some time to work. Got a peanut ball going on, help keep my pelvis open, and gonna eat a little food. Hopefully things progress. I don't know, I'm having contractions every
2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
That one looks really creepy.
I'm maxed out on Pitocin right now.
Yeah.
So, but I feel good. Like, before the epidural, I was like standing and swaying through every contraction, and it was pretty painful. And then like slowly the epidural takes the edge off, and now I'm all numb. So it feels a lot better. I can feel my belly tightening still, and I can feel a little pressure, but no pain. It just feels like Braxton Hicks, where my stomach is tightening, but there's no pain anywhere else. So it's good. And the epidural didn't hurt that much. Like, it was nothing compared to the contractions, and she didn't even do it during a contraction like my last doctor did, like the last anesthesiologist did. So it felt weird, but it didn't hurt nearly as bad as contractions or anything. So we'll see.
Okay, it is 7:12.
I'm a 10.
Just like that.
We're sitting here watching a movie, and I was like, I feel a lot of pressure. I can feel my contractions again. And I'm like, I wonder if I'm getting close. And she came in and checked her. Good to go.
All right. There she is.
So guys,
She doesn't like the light.
guys, it's so bright.
We'll turn it off when we're done.
But she likes pets. This is Whitney Jean Pauling, and she was born at 7:42 on January 9th, and she weighed 8 pounds exactly and was 20 inches long.
And this is a little late.
Yeah, so today is Thursday the 11th. We just had been enjoying baby snuggles, and Logan and Mom came to visit yesterday.
Do you like her in her kennel?
Basically.
Is that the baby? Say hi. You holding a baby? Is that baby sister?
Bobs.
Good. Does she need a wubs?
Did
Did you give it to her?
Bobs.
Yeah, she want the wubs. Or is it for you?
Thought about it.
He did.
Her?
Can you give her a love? Give her a love.
Yeah.
You
It
all
goes
done?
in there.
Okay.
Are you all
Do you want
done?
a picture?
Fly.
Bye.
Bye. All right, give her love. Give her love.
So nice.
Good job. And Alex had some friends come to visit, and you know, baby stuff. So I think the last update we filmed was right after I found out I was 10, right?
I think so.
I think so too. So we found out I was a 10, and it was about time for the nurses to do a shift change. So the new nurse came in, had me do a practice push, and she's like, okay, so we're gonna push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, stop, because she was coming. And so she went and called the doctor and was like, this baby's coming now. So we sat there and waited for the doctor to come. The doctor came at like 7:35-ish. He had a resident with him, so they got gowns on and got the bed all set up to deliver, and waited for one contraction, pushed through that contraction. She was crowning, and that was it. It was like 2 minutes of pushing, start to finish, one contraction, just really, really fast and easy. And then she was here at 7:42, so it was awesome. Like, for how slow everything kind of went in the beginning, and it was making me nervous, and then got my epidural, and everything went so quickly and so easily, and no complaints. And then we got to spend like 2.5 hours with her, just like skin to skin and breastfeeding and just like hanging out. And then they took her and weighed her and measured her and did her shots and all that stuff. But they did it in our room, which was awesome. They didn't like have to take her away for it. And then we got moved here to our recovery room. I don't know, around 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And then later, like at midnight, they had to do her vitals, and then around 4 o'clock they came and took her to give her her bath and everything like that. But she's doing awesome. She's nursing like a champ. Like the whole first night, I woke her up every 3 hours. She woke up pretty easily. She would nurse for like 20 to 30 minutes. and then just go back to sleep. So that was good. And then yesterday she slept for a lot of the day, wasn't super interested in eating, and then last night, same thing, she kind of cluster fed for a few hours and ate a lot. And then same thing, just kind of slept through the night. We sent her to the nursery around midnight, and they brought her back around 3 so she could eat, and then we sent her back, and then she came back around 6. And then we did some skin and snuggled, and she ate this morning around 7:30 for the first time. And she's still pretty tired. She's not eating a ton still, but the pediatrician said that that's all normal and that she'll probably be eating more today and tonight, and that as my milk comes in over the next couple of days, that'll help too.
Mm-hmm. And she likes all the snuggles.
Yeah. The first night she was totally fine to sleep in her little like crib bassinet thing. Last night she did not want to just lay there by herself.
She wanted to be held.
She wanted to be held. Yeah.
I think I rocked her for an hour and a half, and then I tried to set her down, and it still didn't work.
Yeah, no. She did not want to be by herself at all. So this morning we had a little discharge class. They talked about caring for yourself and for your baby. And now we're just waiting on paperwork so that we can go. So we'll see. I'm excited to go home, spend some time with Logan. I'm glad we're not going home at night. I didn't want to go home at night again. Because that was really hard. It'll be interesting to see what Logan thinks about having the baby
At the house.
at his house. Yeah, he was so cute yesterday when he came. He like came and grabbed my hand and pulled me out of bed and was like, walk. He wanted me to go for a walk with him, and he grabs Alex's hand, walk, let's go. And we start to walk out, and he sees that my mom is sitting in the chair holding the baby, and he tells her to put the baby in the bassinet and then to come for a walk. So he wanted all 3 of us to go for a walk, but leave the baby here. He was very, very concerned about when anyone was holding her, about the fact that she was supposed to be in her bed and like she needed to go in there and be put away. But he liked her wubs a lot, and he got really excited to hold her. Like, she grew on him a lot from the beginning of their visit to the end of their visit. And he was really cute. He's like, me, he wanted to hold her and stuff. It was sweet. Get to go home, baby girl.
Just try and get your hand out of there. You fight just as much as your brother does.
You wanna go home? Go see your big brother and grandma.
I'm in this thing. No, I think so. Here's baby Whitney in the swing, sucking on her thumb. So then we'll eat some dinner.
That's smart. I never cut it that way. When I only use
There's
partial
something
on it,
there.
because then you get a little bit of the green and a little bit of the.
Here's her packing plate.
And I would always do half a sport of a third.
Mom and Grandma. So we brought dinner.
A resident videographer.
And Logan. Yeah.